Well, class, today we have, what is your name?
Wyatt Nesbitt.
Wyatt. And how old are you?
6.
6. And what grade are you in?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. And have you done math in kindergarten?
Yes.
Have you done adding?
Yes.
Have you done subtracting?
Yes.
Have you done multiplying and dividing?
No.
No. Okay. But you've done some subtracting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be doing some problems today. And could you read the first problem for the class?
7 minus 2.
Good. And we're going to use your Legos here because you're a big Lego guy, aren't you? Yeah. And we're going to set up 7 blocks. And we have 2 blocks. And what's the problem again? What kind of problem is this?
Subtracting.
Subtracting. And what's another way for saying subtracting?
Minus.
Minus or?
Taking away.
Taking away. That's good. And how many are we taking away from 7?
2.
2. So we take 2 away. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left, right?
Yeah.
Just like that. Okay. Let's do a little tougher one. We have your towers here. Your towers represent 10.
Okay.
And then we have 4 single ones right here. Right?
Right.
There's our 14. Here's our 5. Now, we make our box.
Okay.
Can 4 minus 5?
No.
No, we can't. Can you?
No.
So what you do is you take your 10 and you borrow. And we break it down. 10. So now we have 14 little ones, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to subtract. And what's another word for subtracting?
Minus.
Or
Taking away.
taking away. And we're going to take away 5. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. Okay. So 14 minus 5 equals 9. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. Now we're going to do some problems together. Can you read this problem for the class?
12 minus 3.
Okay, why don't you get the 12 set up? Okay. And why don't you get the 3 set up? Good. And what's our next step? We make our box. And 2 minus 3. Does that make sense?
No.
No. So what do we do?
We borrow.
We borrow. Good. Okay, so we have 12 little ones.
Okay.
And we have 3 down here. And we are going to
Take away.
take away how many?
3.
3. And how many do we have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Good. Write that down. And how could we check this?
Adding 9 plus 3.
Adding 9 plus 3. And what is 9 plus 3?
12.
12. Very good. All right, let's read that problem.
21 minus 5.
21 minus 5. Why don't you set that up for everybody? Got 2 towers now. Okay, and let's set up the 5. Okay. What's our first step?
Make your box.
Make a box. 1 minus 5. Does that make sense?
No.
No. So what do we do?
You take a 10.
Do we just take one 10 or do we take both of them?
Take 1.
Just one. Okay. And replace it.
10.
Okay. So what you do here on the problem now is you cross out the 2 and you write a 1, right?
Yeah.
And now you have 11.
Okay.
So 11 minus 5. Does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to take how many away?
5.
5. So take 5 away from your group of 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, and how many do you have left?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, let's count again. Count the ones just by themselves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good. And then how many do we have left over? What's this big stack here?
10.
10.
We have 16.
We have 16. So 21 minus 5 equals 16. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. All right. You ready to do some on your own?
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you read the problem for everybody so they can know what it is?
12 minus 4.
Okay, go ahead and get that set up. Okay. What's next? Does that make sense?
No.
What do we do? Okay. What do we do now?
I'm going to take away 4.
Oh, count again. Yeah, see, you know what I did? You know what you did here? I don't think you set them up right. So we better start over. Tower. 2. Good. Now, we make our box. Does that make sense?
No.
What do we do? Good. Okay, and next step. Eight. Okay, write down your answer. Good. Now, how could we check this to see if it's right?
8 plus 4.
Equals
12.
12. Good job. Okay. Last problem. Read it for the class.
13 minus 5. That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. What do we do? Okay.
So 15 plus.
Mhm.
Eight.
8. 13 minus 5 equals 8. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Great job, Wyatt.